Go.
Hey guys, we are the projects team from Australia. We are from Sea Life Church and we've spent the last 2 weeks travelling around Cambodia. We have been to 3 different provinces. We went to Battambang, Poi Phet and Srei Snom, and we have been helping out and reaching out in each of those provinces. We've seen a lot of healings over the last 2 weeks. Almost every single person we've prayed for has been healed. We've been reaching out and trying to help and assist the locals by building up disciples as well and encouraging them. And our team has been very encouraged, probably more so than anything else, just by the passion and the excitement that we've seen from the churches in Cambodia. So we'll get Melissa to share a story that we've heard.
Let me ask you this, the praying for people, was that like in a crusade setting or a church meeting setting, or what kind of a setting was that?
Yeah, so it was super simple. We were just walking from a house to a house. We would introduce ourselves to whoever owned the house. We would just start chatting with them and then ask them if they had any injuries or needed any prayer. And we would just all start praying into it. The people were very open to being prayed for. And they were very open to Jesus as well in a lot of the provinces. And as soon as they would get healed, it was just opened a door up to be able to share the good news. So it was very simple.
And so do you guys have a lot of experience like going around doing this kind of thing?
First 3 people before this.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay, tell me about one experience that you were sharing earlier.
So during one of the house visits, we prayed for a couple who had a little daughter. As we were leaving the house, the daughter stopped us and asked us if we could go pray for her grandparents. While we walked towards the house, we saw the grandparents sitting on sort of the table thing that they sit on in the houses. And as soon as we saw them, we were just so overcome by love for the grandparents, and we just heard the story that they were part of the Khmer Rouge time, and the grandfather had been beaten up so bad he had cysts on his hands, his eyes were pulled out, and he was just in a lot of pain. He could barely walk. So we just started praying for him, and the first thing he said is, if I get healed, I'll start coming to church. So the first thing we told him was, you just have to open up your heart and just know that Jesus will heal you. So we just continued praying for him, and as we were praying, I saw this vision of Jesus appearing towards us through the trees in all his glory, just complete shining. And I just said, Jesus, just take over, Jesus, just take over. And as soon as I said that, the man started moving, and I opened my eyes, and he wanted to get off the table and start walking. So he had 2 of the boys by his side holding on to him, and after a few steps he sort of pushed them away and just started walking by himself, which was just such an amazing moment. Praise God.
How did that make you feel?
I was just crying. So
Wow, Jesus did it.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. And so which one of you tell me about that same incident you were singing? Yeah, tell me what was going on there.
Yeah, just walking in, before we heard their story, we were just filled with just love for them, and we started tearing up, and I don't know, it just, the love kind of poured out itself in worship for me. So instead of copying what other people were praying, I just started singing and just tried to, just worship as they were praying and just create the atmosphere. So,
Okay, good. And you're going to share also, right?
Yeah, so for me the best part of the trip was really just seeing all the different youth in the different provinces. So for example, the church in Battambang, all they had was just a roof over their head, but the passion, oh my God, the passion that the kids had over there was just amazing. They would go to church every day, and they're just amazing people. The kids in Poi Phet, they basically live at church all the time, and yet they never seem to burn out. They always have this strength that seems to come from God, just flowing through them at all times. I think they probably blessed me more than I could ever impact them, but just their passion has really motivated me.
It might be a lesson for us to learn there.
Amazing, yes.
And what were you sharing earlier?
And the pastors were like, their passion is so strong, and their testimonies is crazy. Like they just love the people there, and like their hearts are in it.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Good. And what were you going to share?
Just coming to Cambodia is a massive encouragement for ourselves as well. For me, not being as strong in my faith, coming to Cambodia to see how faithful all the youths are, the pastors are, and just how God works in Cambodia is amazing. It's really encouraging for myself, and I guess the whole team as well. Just all the miracles that we've seen and the passion that they have. So it's a really big encouragement to anybody who wants to come to Cambodia.
Good. And you guys are from City Life Knox?
Sea Life Yeah, one turn of south.
one to the south.
It's like
Okay.
the next suburb across.
Okay, and Pastor Mark.
Pastor Mark.
Pastor Mark Connor's the
Mark.
senior leader.
Yes.
Okay, and you
Yeah.
guys, City Life sends. This is a young adult team, right?
Yeah. So we're all in our mostly 20s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got some youth in our team as well. So
A 17-year-old.
Nikita. So anyone can come and do it.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing, and so excited about what God has done through you.
Thank you for having us.
Okay.